the background to Agnel College का एक photograph over
Yeah,
there.
और like
Anjana.
गर्दन का TST है पता नहीं कूर्ग का TST.
Yeah, अरे I actually want to do so many things, but इतना bandwidth का issue है
नहीं
मेरा.
नहीं यार,
So
come on,
I'm
we are
just
doing
trying to
it.
figure out.
नहीं.
Superb. So we are live, guys. Anulipi, Rishabh, so happy to see both of you. And we were just talking. After how many years are you both uh, catching up?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like 25 right now. So yeah, but it's
Superb.
been over a decade. Let's admit to that.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah,
Easily.
and you know it's so and if I'm sure that if someone had told you maybe a decade ago that you'll catch up again on a YouTube channel quizzing, you will be like कोई ये पागल वागल हो गया है क्या, मतलब कुछ भी बोलते हैं लोग.
Agree,
But
100%.
yeah, and we'll so in this whole quiz journey, right, which we will go through right now. I'll also put you guys in a spot in some of your college days, right?
Sure.
And I'm sure you'll be happy to remember some of them.
Let's
Okay.
hope so.
Yeah. Superb. Superb. So, guys, let's go quizzing again. And incidentally, this is my 20th live YouTube quiz, and
Congratulations.
I'm happy I've got so far. And obviously, it's because of the support of all of you. And I just want to keep going, and more importantly, showing up every alternate Saturday with whatever bandwidth that I have. ठीक है. So
Kudos to you, man. Kudos to you.
Yeah,
thank you so much.
amazing. Yeah.
So we have 3 rounds similar to last time. The format is the same as, so you guys have gone through the format last time, right? So without wasting much time, we will start with the first round. All right. First round is turn it around. You guys get a question which is framed backwards, and you have to give the answer backwards. Like a very sample question is India of Minister Finance, the is who? And what would be your answer?
Devi
This
ji.
is a buzzer.
Sorry?
Devi ji. That's
I clicked on the buzzer, okay? Yeah.
Nirmala Devi. Yes.
Ah, he buzzed actually. Correct. Actually, that's the right thing to do. Yeah. So, yeah, Rishabh, what's the answer?
Devi ji.
Devi ji. Okay.
Taraman ji. Nirmala.
Yeah. The one who's responsible for all our in-hand salaries. So, yeah. So the answer would be Sitaraman Nirmala. Okay. And so if you know the answer, we guys are on the buzzer. So buzz, I have reset the buzzers. If you get the answer right, you get 10 points. And I will just remind you that you have to give the exact right answer. And even if you miss a word wrong, I will have to pass the question to the other person. And if they answer it right, they will get 5 points. Cool.
Yep.
So let's begin with question 1 of round 1, and let's see what that is. Officer Army Senior Iconic This Is Who? Sindoor Operation After Army Indian The Off Behalf on Briefing Media The Lead She. 2016 in Exercise Military Multinational and 2006 in Congo in Contingent Peacekeeping UN led to Women Indian First The Vashi. 1999 in Core Signal Army The In Commission. Yes, Rishabh, you bust first.
Taking a bit of a guess here, but I think Colonel Rodriguez.
That's incorrect. Anulipi?
Qureshi Sophia Colonel.
Yes, absolutely right. The answer is Qureshi Sophia. And Rishabh, you would have seen her in the press briefing in case you were there. You saw that. I thought I think I have never seen press briefings handled so professionally and so meticulously. I'm sure you guys must have followed some of them. I think it was absolutely brilliant and worth taking a leaf out from, for especially for people who are in corporate as to how things can be handled so professionally and meticulously. So incidentally, she's married to uh, Colonel Tajuddin Bagewadi, who's serving in the mechanized infantry, and Colonel Tajuddin is currently in Jhansi, and she's currently in Jammu. So that's about, and the rest of the data and stuff is already there about her. So that's uh, Colonel Sophia Qureshi. I absolutely forgot. Yeah, राहुल, आज ऋषभ कैफे में नहीं है.
But
In
coffee
all,
है.
in all fairness, I was supposed to be again over there, but I cancelled that plan because काम बहुत था, तो I was like, screw it, I'm not going today.
Superb. And my brother is also here. I am a fellow 524 traveler. Yes. Awesome. And Akshat also wishes you guys good luck.
Thank you.
Awesome. So, Anulipi, you get 5 points and you are off to a start. So, let's see what the. Sorry, just 1 second. Yeah. Let's see what the next question is now. To referring VR who popularity gained have platforms, media,
Um,
socials in messages. His orator powerful very ISKCON at life monastic a pursuit to leaving before Packard Hewlett with work briefly and Pune engineering of college. From engineering electrical, his completed monk Indian renowned. Yes, Rishabh, you buzz.
One
What's
second.
the answer?
I mean, I'm just taking a guess. Most would it be Sadhguru?
It's not Sadhguru. Anulipi,
I
very
don't know
popular.
this one. Um, I don't know.
You can take a guess, Anulipi. There's no negative marking. If you get it right, you get 5 points. I'm sure you would have heard of this person's name. He's quite
Mm,
famous.
yeah, I'm blanking right now, so I don't know this one.
No problem. So, Rahul, you are 90% right. Let's see
Das
what
Guru.
a renowned Indian monk completed his electrical engineering, pursuing a monastic life at ISKCON, and very powerful orator, Das Gopal Gaur or Gaur Gopal Das. I had a
Mm.
chance to attend one of his sessions in ISKCON
No.
sometime in 2018, and a very, very good orator and very popular among youth. The hall, the ISKCON Chowpatty Hall, was packed with youth, and uh, back then, like 2018, 2017, where these kind of motivational speakers were very rare. So he had a very powerful impact, and his speeches had a very good impact on youth.
Interesting. Mm.
So no points for either of you there, and slow start to a certain extent. Let's see what the next question is.
Hey, you want to clear the buzzer, huh, by the way?
Yeah, I've cleared the buzzer. Person this identify India of Justice Chief 52nd the as is sworn recently was he 1960 in Amravati in Bonn judgments 300 over authored has and 2019 May in court Supreme the two elevated was he. Guesses? If any of you have been following news recently.
Feel like I
I'm
read
just
the name, but
trying
not.
to get, yeah, the first name right because it's a common first name and I know you will not give points. So,
अरे, ले ले अनुलिपि, क्या पता
and
आधे
the,
points मिल जाए.
and the whole risk is that if you get that name wrong,
hmm.
then the other
Don't
person
worry.
has a chance to get it
No,
right.
no, no, I have no idea on this, so you can definitely go try it out.
Okay. Um,
Audience,
Let me
Rahul,
buzz
Akshat, all of
and
you are
take a
there.
charge. Khanna Sanjeev, I think. Is it
Khanna Sanjeev was the earlier one, Anulipi.
okay? Then I've got this wrong.
Rishabh, any guesses?
No, nothing, man.
Okay. So the correct answer is Bhushan Gawai.
Mm.
recently sworn in as the 52nd Chief Justice of India. Uh, very
Okay.
recent as the last 1 week. And he
Isn't he
has
the one who's going
authored,
to have a short tenure? Is he the one who's going to have the short tenure?
yeah, in fact, even Sanjeev Khanna had a very short tenure, and Bhushan Gawai is also going to be in charge in office only up to November. So, and he has authored over 700 constitutional judgments,
Wow.
uh, and
Wow.
currently the 52nd Chief Justice of India. So, no points to both of you again. And
Your questions are too difficult. This is feedback.
okay, so next question I think should be relatively easy. And let's see
Okay.
what the next question
Clear the
is.
buzzer, please.
Yeah, I've
Thank
cleared the
you.
buzzer.
Thank you.
Next question is cricketer legendary This Is Who, after named stadium Wankhede at the at stand had recently, and internationals day one in centuries double three score to player only the is he. Finals tournament ICC all in team a lead to first captain first the is and 2007 in debut his made cricketer this. Yes, Rishabh, what's your answer?
Mm.
The man from Borivali, if I'm not wrong,
Oh
Mr.
yes, the man from Borivali. Yes,
Yeah, Rohit Sharma.
Rishabh, you're supposed to give the answer
I
backward.
this is
Oh,
not fair. You're
yes,
supposed to
yes,
get
yes.
me get first
It's
point.
up to you. Yeah, you. It's your chance now. It's your
Sharma
chance.
Rohit.
Sharma Rohit is the answer. Yes, Rishabh, come
It's okay.
on.
It's okay. It's okay.
No problem. So Anulipi, you get 5 points there. So,
This is like buying the day
Anulipi,
pass ticket for 20 rupees.
sorry.
The day pass ticket for 20 rupees on the bus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, correct. You know
Mm.
what? I used to calculate. I used to collect those bus tickets. I had a
Yeah,
fascination
same.
once of collecting
Yeah,
BEST bus tickets.
Yeah.
Because
same.
I think our ticket used to cost I think 15 rupees one way.
15. 15 for you
Yeah.
guys, 20 for me.
Yeah, 15 for us, correct, and 20. Yeah, correct.
Mm.
So, and I was absolutely fascinated. I used to collect a bunch of them and put a rubber band very neatly and put it in a box. So,
Because different पैसे का value का different color होता था. So you wanted to make sure you
Color,
had all
yes.
colors. So
yes,
1 rupee would be
correct.
different, 2 rupee would be different, and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Correct.
Mm.
So, good answer, Rahul. Sushant, good to see you. Thank you for joining in. Rishabh handling the ball out ho gaya.
Good one, Rahul. Very
That
good
was a
one.
good, that was a good one, Rahul. So, yes, the correct answer is Rohit Sharma has a stand in Wankhede named after him. So, Anulipi, that gets you 5 points. And let's move on to the next question now. Okay.
Mm.
And I want the exact answer. Okay. To referring VR brand FMCG, which markets international and India in products, care, household, and personal in presence, strong for its for known is it. Group Industries, Godrej, the under operating multinational Indian and portfolio, it's in fall others, many among Air, Synthol, Gentile, Easy like brands. Yes, Rishabh. What's your answer?
Limited limited products consumer Godrej.
Fantastic. Yes,
Done.
absolutely right. Superb answer. And the correct answer is Limited Products Consumer Godrej or GCPL that we know it. Uh, Easy, Gentile, Synthol, Air. Good brands and doing quite well. And I think Good Night is also another brand, right? Which
Yeah, yeah. It says.
nice, superb. So Rishabh, with this answer, you come on level with Anulipi at 10 points. Fantastic answer. And
And I'm just happy to get off the strike right now.
Rahul is very active here. I think he's दूध का जला छाछ भी फूक फूक पे पीता है.
I was gonna say the same thing. Literally, I wanted to say the same thing कि भाई इस बार लिखा मैंने और बोला कि उल्टा लिखो भाई.
Nice. Okay, so the last question of this round, and before we move on to the next round, so let's see what the last question is. Talking about we are body regulatory, which funds mutual on myths, dispel and systematically invest to Indians, educating in way long agone have campaigns hai sahi it's India in industry fund mutual the promotes and develops regulates that body principle the it's. Yes, Anulipi.
India of Corporation Funds Mutual.
No, that's not the right answer.
10.
Rishabh.
I'm just writing it down. Wait.
No problem. Take it.
Yes.
Sushant.
India,
Yes, I'm
India,
looking for the full form.
India of Association Funds Mutual.
No.
Oh
It's
So
God,
the
now I
correct
got it.
answer is India
Ah,
in Funds Mutual of Association,
oh,
or that is AMFI or AMFI. Uh, it is the principal body that regulates, develops, and promotes the mutual fund industry in India. I personally believe that I really like these Sahi Hai campaigns. I don't know what you guys think, but yeah, Rishabh, please.
I don't think it's a regulatory body, by the way. It's an body of the various mutual fund companies.
No, it is a regulatory body.
Is it?
Uh,
I thought it's like
yes,
a
yes.
private thing that they do and they pool
No,
in the
it's not
money
a
and then
private.
they.
No, no, it's a regulatory body.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. And
interesting.
Rahul has something to say. Mutual funds are risky even in a quiz.
Yeah.
सही नहीं
Rahul,
है.
yeah, Rahul is in
Rahul is on a
absolute.
roll today.
Yeah, Rahul is on a roll because he's not on screen. There are different versions of Rahul when he's on screen and when he's off screen. So, right, Rahul, please correct me if I'm wrong. Superb.
सही है, सही.
So, yeah, sahi hai, see, sahi hai. Good. So with this, we complete round one, and yeah, so it's 10 points to both of you over here, and yeah, so let's begin round two. Okay. Cool. So before that, guys, so any memory from either the traveling days or college days that you guys, one memory that is always there in your mind and you want to share? Rishabh or Anulipi, you may want to go first.
Yeah.
I mean, there's that photo where Rishabh and I have teamed up in a college quiz that
When
brought
was
back
that?
memories.
Semester one?
No, no, no,
No,
no.
probably second year. I don't think it was first year.
Yeah.
I
I think
think
it's
second year
second or third
sometime.
year. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay. Interesting. And
Mm.
this was the intra college.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think something college. It's not faces for sure. Like which was
It
our
was the,
intra department.
yeah, some
Something
quizzing
else.
association thing, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. And Rishabh, what about you? Any memory from college that you have stayed in hostel?
I
You
didn't
have
stay. I have stayed in the hostel, but I also remember. So all of you would come from IIT, and then we had bunch of folks. This IIT gang,
yeah.
right? Bus mein aata tha.
Mhm.
So one thing I distinctly remember is Anulipi had this very interesting way of carrying her bag. I don't know if Anulipi you remember, right? It would be a jhola kind of a bag, but वो तुम आगे रखते थे
In
और
front. Yeah,
something which is very different to most other kids because we would have like a backpack or something, right?
yeah.
And
I
we
always
share a
kept
very
in front.
हाँ
Yeah.
something
Oh,
कुछ
is
तो
it?
अलग था क्योंकि वो याद है somehow बस रहे हाँ
Superb. Superb. Very
Keeps it safe
interesting.
from pickpocketers. Not that I had much apart from 20 rupees in my wallet, but college days 20 rupees is a lot.
exactly we
Yeah.
could have a gupta sandwich in 20 bucks yeah and this time I had it and it's like freaking 200 bucks I'm like
Which sandwich?
Gupta
Wow.
sandwich in Sector 17.
Oh yeah, Gupta sandwich. Correct, 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 correct.
Dude, I still love it. Huh? According to me, it's still the best
Yeah,
sandwich out there. Yeah, yeah, hands down.
nice, nice. So we'll revisit some more college memories and as we play along, right? So let's move on to our second round, which is what's in a date. And here, you guys have been through this. I will need a pen and paper
Yeah.
if you guys have it handy.
Yeah.
Okay, and so you'll get a question here,
Mm.
and the answer will be something related to a number or a year,
Okay.
and the person who gets closest to the answer gets 10 points. Okay,
Mm.
50 points up for grabs. A good round to actually surge ahead, and
Mm.
before you actually move into round three. And with this, let's begin the first question. When was Flipkart incorporated? Both of you have your answers ready?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fantastic. So, can you just show it to me?
Yeah.
2009.
2009,
Yeah,
Anulipi,
Mine. I am trying to get rid of the blur. 2011. Yeah.
2011,
Yeah.
and Akshat's written 2010, Sushant is 2012, Rahul is 2008. Rahul and Rishabh, you guys are the closest to the answer. The correct answer is 2007. So
Ah. Okay.
Flipkart was actually incorporated in October 2007, uh,
okay.
and I'm sure you guys would have used it as well when it was when it was up and running. The whole
Mhm.
fascination of ordering books and you know seeing that it gets delivered after a couple of days was just so fascinating in itself,
Yeah.
right? And I think very very legendary. And kudos to Binny and Sachin here, who have actually got it to the stage what it is today. Actually, uh, Rishabh, you work a lot with these kind of companies, right? So, what's your view on e-commerce in India right now?
I mean, e-commerce is a big topic because now with quick commerce coming in, Blinkit,
Yeah,
Zepto, it's changing the game. Um, just so you know, maybe you've read it in the news. So Flipkart is very strong in tier two, tier three towns, right?
right.
Amazon seems to be stronger in tier one. The good thing is Flipkart does a lot of things, like it was innovative with the whole cash on delivery thing.
Yeah,
And they were the ones who pioneered it, of course, at that time. The problem, though, very frankly, just as an operator, as somebody who's tried to sell on Flipkart and Amazon, they are still very banya dhanda wala style. Systems are not in place. Everything is Excel, hand holding,
is it?
things break up. Yeah, 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 it's not easy to sell on Flipkart. So whoever people who have made sellers who have made business on it, they do it. But then it's not
Got
like
it.
in process like an Amazon. So has its quirks.
Yeah,
Burning a lot of money with Flipkart minutes. Let's see what happens in their quick com journey. But
yeah.
very interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Very
Rest, I know a few
interesting space.
confidential details from their sale to Walmart because a friend of mine was working on the deal.
Got
And
it.
yeah, let's not get into that. But basically, it's tricky.
Yeah, yeah. I can imagine absolutely. So, so even so, Savini also, who has her own venture,
Mhm.
is also a seller on Amazon, and so she was telling me how difficult it is to be a seller on Amazon.
Yeah,
And so she was also telling me that it's like a catch-22 situation. You cannot not be there, and
yeah,
plus you want to get out of it as well. So yeah, that's how e-commerce is. And like Rishabh put it, it's a whole new topic in itself.
yeah,
So one day, Rishabh, let's have a chat on it, like a
yeah,
freewheeling chat, right?
yeah,
Live on YouTube, and we'll see we can dig out more info. Cool.
yeah. Have to.
Let's move on to the next question now, Rishabh. That gets you 10 points. And moving on to the next question: when was Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site? Okay. Looking at both of you, it reminded me of students sitting in an exam hall. Anulipi's first expression was that of a student thinking, which question should I attempt first?
Hmm.
And Rishabh was like, the toppers of your class, Rishabh, who just start writing, right? And it's all about who is that first person. Sheet, sir, ma'am, sheet, whatever.
Dude, in fact, it's the opposite. I'm like, I should know this answer, and I don't. And I'm like, shit.
Cool. So you guys have your answers ready?
Yes, yes. Mine is
2005.
Okay.
2004
2005,
and 2004 for me. This is showing.
2004.
Yeah.
Sushant says 2003. Akshat says 1988. Anulipi, bang
Hmm.
on.
Hmm.
2004 is the right answer. Fantastic answer.
Yes.
That gets you 10 points. And uh, you, I'm
Maybe that can
like,
be a guess, right?
Yeah,
sorry,
I guessed it was for me. It was either 2002 or 2004. I wasn't sure which one. I went with the late one.
Amazing.
amazing. And I'm sure Rishabh knows this better. There's a Anulipi, there's a you can go on a tour there, okay,
Hmm.
and it's something that people will not notice. So as soon as you come out of the terminus, there's
Yeah.
one small place there, and there's just one board. You can go
Hmm.
on a tour. Uh,
Hmm.
my mom and I went on a tour there, and it was fascinating. I mean, absolutely, with whatever we talk about the British, right? Uh, but their attention to detail
Yeah.
is absolutely fascinating.
Yeah.
Rishabh does walks. By the way, Anulipi, Rishabh does heritage walks as well in
Nice.
South Bombay. Yeah. So
Nice.
Rishabh, you want to share some info on this?
I mean, the only thing I would say, which I mean, sorry to sound that way, ki I'm correcting it, but the thing is, we have this conception that British build the railways. Okay.
Hmm.
The thing is, the British never built the railways. It was private companies that built railways because it was a private profit making enterprise, right?
Hmm.
So if you look at the Victoria Terminus, which is now called CSMT, right? This was built by GIPR, Great Indian Peninsula Railway, right?
Okay.
This was a private company listed in
Hmm.
London,
Hmm.
but coincidentally, it's not just an English company or a British company because it had two board of directors who are Indian. One is
Okay.
Jamshedji Chiji Boy, and the
Hmm.
second is Jagannath Sankar Seth,
Hmm.
JSS, also known as Nana from Nana Chowk and Grant Road.
Yeah.
And because people don't trust me on this, when I say people think, yeah, aise hi bol raha hai. When you stand in front of the terminal, this view, but from the road where the main entrance is, next to the board where the UNESCO
Yeah.
certificate is, look at the two corners in front between the ground and the first floor. There are faces engraved over there of all of the key people. The center ones are all English or
Hmm.
British, but
Hmm.
the two corner ones are Indians, and you can see a Marathi topi and a Parsi topi and the man over there.
Oh,
Very nice.
fantastic! Wow.
So my point is that this was built by a private company for
Hmm.
money, and that is
Yeah.
how all of transport was until independence when it was nationalized. So we give unnecessary credit to the British over there. It was purely a private discussion.
It's not even just credit, right? I think the British built it to further their own interest with the East
Yes,
India
Yeah.
Company. It was never,
exactly.
yeah, done
I
Correct.
mean, most people
Correct.
think railways is for passengers. Not true.
otherwise.
Railways for the longest time were purely for goods to move
Yeah, yeah.
cotton and opium and all
Correct.
of that.
Yeah,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. So
Hmm.
Amazing.
Hmm.
Superb trivia, Rishabh. Really, really nice. Something
we still
that
need to
I
do
was
that
also.
walk. Okay, now that monsoon is coming, we should do it on a monsoon morning once it's better weather.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Anulipi, so we have all decided, and we hope that you can also make it when you're in
Sure.
Bombay.
If I win
That
this tournament of your quizzes, why not?
Yeah,
I like your.
we sponsor it.
She always has these trump cards up her sleeve, Rishabh. So from when I've known her.
I'm remembering the Anulipi from the days now. Yeah.
Superb. So let's move on to the next question.
Yeah.
In which year did Shah Rukh Khan make his screen debut with Fauji?
Uh, I
Yeah,
know
both
this
of you are
because
ready?
of my mom, because she is an ardent Shah Rukh fan.
Oh, is it? Okay,
And
interesting.
if I mean, I hope I get it right, otherwise she'll kill me. But yeah, she used to watch 4G. So
Oh,
I,
okay.
I
Rishabh,
think
what's your answer?
1987.
1987. And
88,
Anulip,
88. I think. I think it's 88.
the see, Anulipi, you get it, but you're
Ah,
still not right. The
oh
correct
God.
answer is 1989.
89. Chalo, theek hai. At least, at least I didn't get it completely wrong. Acha.
So, for all those of you who are here in audience, Anulipi's mom had appeared on KBC.
Oh no.
And KBC, which season, Anulipi?
Season 1, 2001.
Season 1, correct.
Wow.
Season 1. And Anulipi, then it would have been your mother's like dream come true, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Amitabh Bachchan. Mm,
Yeah, absolutely.
mm.
Absolutely. Superb. So,
It's in the
Rahul,
genes.
so, so 1990, Rahul, 1989 is the right answer. And yeah. So, next, move on to the next question. Anulipi, you get 10 points.
Yeah.
Next question is, how many states are there in Northeast India? Anulipi, the laugh was because you know the answer, or
This is
is it
a I
like
better know the answer wala laugh. And if I don't, then I will cede victory to Rishabh right now. Mm.
yeah, what's your answer?
7.
7.
7?
Yeah.
You're counting Sikkim in it and Assam in it.
Yeah, you have to count Sikkim in it, right?
Huh.
7 sisters is what I know.
Yeah.
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 So,
Very good. 5 points each. I'm good with it.
So both of you get 10 points.
Okay.
yeah.
Superb. So 8. You guys have been to the Northeast? I have never been.
Yeah.
It's one place where,
Yeah, it's beautiful. You should
yeah,
go.
I went. So when I went to Ladakh, I thought Ladakh is one of the most beautiful places, but someone told me Northeast is even more beautiful.
Mm.
So I think you can't compare. I think
Yeah.
Tawang is exceptional. Arunachal is
Okay.
mind-boggling, but it's a very
Yeah.
different terrain to Ladakh. So it's very green, lush green. The altitude is again very high over there, but it's a very different topography. But Arunachal is magical. It's magical.
Is it?
Mm.
And
Yeah.
typically, so how many days will I need if I have to cover at
What?
least some part of the Northeast?
I
14?
mean, at least, yeah, more than a week for sure. I would have said 10, 12 days. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If
Okay.
you want to see it
And not
properly.
counting Sikkim in it. Then Sikkim is its own
Yeah, yeah.
trip. Then you
Sikkim and
land in
Darjeeling is typically together.
huh,
Yeah.
So
you
you
land
guys have
into
covered the entire Northeast, like across different. Oh, so which state have
Mm.
you covered, Rishabh, Anulipi? Which states?
I've lived in Assam as a kid for 3 years, but
Oh,
that time,
fantastic!
yeah, dad
Wow.
was in
How come?
ONGC, right? ONGC, na?
Oh,
Hmm.
nice,
Yeah. So,
nice.
and then we went again in 2010. And
Okay,
so Assam, Meghalaya, and Arunachal is what I did last time. As a kid, we have been to, I think, Nagaland or Manipur, but I don't remember all of that. Yeah.
Mm.
okay. Anulipi, what about you?
I've not been to Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram. I've been to all the others: Agartala, Shillong, Guwahati, Sikkim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
got it, got it. And even in our batch, we had Lallun Puya and BS who are from the Northeast, right?
Remember our football team? We won that championship.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have never seen. I think they were by far the best football players that
Yeah, yeah,
I
hands
have
down.
seen play. They were really, really good, and even BS especially was very hardworking. I heard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, very, very hardworking, and yeah, I don't know where they are these days, but hopefully, I hope they catch this quiz. sometime. Cool. So Akhil, my friend, is also here.
Wow.
China uses the name Zangnan for Arunachal Pradesh.
Correct. Which means south Tibet.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
nice.
Nice. Nice.
Hi
Akhil, good
Akhil,
to see
good
you.
to see you. Yeah, long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Akhil, you may want to say hello to Rishabh and Anulipi. And let's move on to the last question of this round.
Mhm.
We'll end on a sweet note. With how many flavors did natural ice cream start its first outlet in Juhu?
Nice question. Very nice question. This is a random guess wala
Yeah.
question. Let's see.
Yeah,
I'm going with three,
nine.
man.
Sorry, three. Three.
I'm going with three.
And
21. 21.
Wow.
I should have said something like teens, like 11, but okay.
you guys are
First
so
outfit.
unbelievable, and both of you get 10 points because the correct answer is 12.
Oh, this
No way.
averages. This is brilliant.
Oh my God.
Law of
This
averages.
is like exact midpoint, right?
Oh my
This was
God.
so of
Yeah,
all the rounds, like of in this particular round, I think of all the questions so far and all the quizzes covered so far, I think this should be the most unbelievable 10
yeah.
points that both the quizzers have earned. So it is. So the correct answer is 12, and last Sunday uh, was the first year death anniversary of the founder,
Oh,
uh, Raghunandan Kamath. And any of you natural ice cream fans?
yeah. Who
Of
isn't?
course.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Which flavor particularly?
I like the fig and date one. Anjeer.
Okay. How is it? It's good. I've never
It's
tasted
very,
it.
yeah, it's
Is
very
it?
good.
So you are not one of those
Coconut. No.
cliched tender coconut fans.
No, no, no. Absolutely not.
Superb. And Rishabh, what about you?
Yeah, I recently tried the Targola and that was really nice.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
And yeah, it was very interesting. Really liked it.
Same.
Um,
Very good one.
I just feel like the quality has changed, but that is just the critical FMCG guy in me. But I think it's an iconic brand. Yeah, what a brand. Yeah, what a brand.
Yeah.
Oh, jackfruit is the best.
Mm. Yeah.
Chiku.
I didn't even know there
Rahul.
was jackfruit.
Yeah, there is jackfruit too.
Baskin Robbins is 31,
Yeah,
Rahul.
Baskin Robbins is 31. Nirula's, I've never tried. I think it's
Nerula's is more
predominantly.
in the north, yeah. But they're
Yeah.
also good.
Yeah.
They're also good.
Nirula's is like hot chocolate fudge, HCF, which is like that popular thing they
They
call it.
have, yeah, they have a lot of good chocolate based, brownie based flavors and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember
Mm.
visiting that with cousins. That used to be the thing, going to Connaught Place and having a Nirula's.
Mm.
Nice. So, Rishabh, you are on 40 points after round two.
Mhm.
And Anulipi, you are on 50 points after round two. So,
Mhm.
just a 10-point gap. And before we move on to round three, Rishabh, uh, any memorable moment in uh, EXTC and Anulipi? Any memorable moment in IT
Yeah,
in
signing
your end?
attendance sheets for other people. Proxy. I mean, that was the best part, right? And I'm really good at imitating people's handwriting, so I did a lot of that.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Mm.
You would have got a lot of blessings, Anulipi.
Lot of requests and no treats. Yes.
No, no treats, but lot of yeah. I remember. And Rishabh,
Yeah, so I was trying to remember because you showed that photograph, Anulipi, of us quizzing. I remember doing two quizzes, one which I lost in the last round because we didn't get the answer for like Kya Surat Hai song, which was Neeraj.
Don't
Um,
remember.
yeah, memory hai bhai.
yeah, okay,
I
that
don't
was
remember the nearest reason. Huh,
no,
I
no, no.
don't.
So I think if that was either, if not with you, then that was with Arvind. But the one that
Okay.
we played, we won that
We
quiz,
won.
right?
We won. We
We won
won.
that,
We
right?
won.
Can't remember what that quiz was, but I remember ki chalo finally we won, because I remember losing one on the tiebreaker, and that was
I think
heartbreaking.
it was sponsored by the Computer Society of India, if I'm not wrong. I think so.
Ah,
But
so CSI sponsored it, and IT and EXTC people won it.
anybody could participate, yeah.
Akhil's best memory is graduating. Akhil, I thought you would say your best memory is when your professor locked the entire class inside.
Yeah, I agree. Wasn't it Mr.
Yeah,
KTVR doing
he
something, Akhil?
yeah he the entire class was locked,
Wow.
and the because he caught a proxy, right, Rishabh?
I can't remember, but
Some
I'm pretty
trigger.
sure. Yeah, given given what this is YouTube, no? Huh? Okay. Yeah, given what it was, I won't be surprised. Could be some random reason also, so it's okay.
Superb. So, anyways, amazing guys. Yeah, Akhil says that's trauma. It's not memory.
Yeah.
And one more memory I have of EXTC. Anulipi, I don't know if you know this.
Mm,
In one of the vivas, Akhil can correct me over here. In one of the vivas, there was some question that was asked by Professor Reddy only,
mm.
and I think he asked Akhil, if I'm not wrong, who was the first person who landed on the moon. Akhil, I think, said someone answered. Akhil answered Neil Armstrong. He said no, it was a Mallu who landed on the moon. Something like that. Some random shit. So
Wow.
yeah, I'm sure Akhil would be typing some comment here. So guys who
Yeah,
are
I
in the
mean,
audience, right? We are just remembering some of our engineering days. It was a very memorable college, and yeah, I'm not sure whether you'll want to send your kids to this college, but
it's not a college, guys. It's a jail. Remember, we had
yeah,
an in
Yeah.
time and out time, and
it's
you had to wear the ID. And for us
yeah.
hostel people,
And if you didn't attend the assembly,
Yo, assembly,
uh,
you have to reach in time. Yes.
yeah, if you didn't attend the assembly for a certain number of times, you had to call your parents.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that
No,
was
to be fair, you've not asked best memory yet. Let's do that also at the
oh yeah, yeah. Cool. So before we move to round three, I'm just going to cover one thing, and I'm uh, and I personally feel all of us should take out 1 hour to see the recent defense investiture ceremony where our armed forces were awarded with gallantry awards. Right. I'll just cover one person here. You guys can just take a breather for about 30 seconds.
Mhm.
So we'll never hear of this name, and this name is Major Malla Ram Gopal Naidu. Okay, he's a Kirti Chakra awardee, uh, which is the second highest peacetime gallantry award. Fantastic story about how he was, how he was nominated for this, how he nominated and got this award. So Major Malla Ram Gopal Naidu is serving with the 56 Rashtriya Rifles in Kashmir, and in Kupwara, in Kupwara, so at in 2023, so his team spotted five terrorists, and they laid an ambush. The terrorists noticed that the army was there, so they started indiscriminately firing. So the major conducted a surveillance operation and figured out the location of the first terrorist. And in spite of all the fire around him, he rolled over and shot down the first terrorist. He heavily injured the second terrorist, and because that second terrorist who was also firing very heavily got injured, the rest of the troop could also engage and neutralize the other two terrorists. So after all the four terrorists were dead, the last one was actually hiding in a cave, and again started indiscriminately firing at him. And Major Ramgopal Naidu, didn't care, rather didn't bother about his own life, and just neutralized the fifth terrorist as well. And for his valiant efforts over here, he was awarded the Kirti Chakra. So the idea of just describing this, right, is firstly that these are all unsung heroes, and all this sounds straight out of a Bollywood movie, but the least that we could do, right, is to take an hour off and watch how there are many others like this person who are, ensuring that we sleep in peace, right? We will never hear of all these things. So a lot of respect for these people. They are very young. And also, when he was in the NDA, he was awarded the President's Gold Medal. And just to let all of you know, those who are serving in the Rashtriya Rifles, right, in Jammu and Kashmir, are forever in operations. They are always in operations. So there's nothing called peace posting. Uh, and he has a 2-year-old daughter and a family as well. So yeah, so I can imagine what they must be going through when he's serving in such high risky areas. So ultimate respect, sir, for whatever you and your team is doing. And we really hope that there can be many more like you. Superb. So with this, let's move to the last round. Okay, so it's very close now. So you guys are at you guys just 10 points separate the two of you. And the last round is very simple again. So I'll give you 3 clues. If you get the answer right in the first clue, you get 25 points. Second clue, 15 points. Third clue, 10 points. If you think that the theme is something interesting to you, you can bet some additional points. You can either bet 25 points, 15 points, or 10 points. And but however, after you bet those additional points, if you get the answer wrong, you lose those points that you have bet. So there's negative marking over here. So you guys have been through this, and we'll start with you, Rishabh, since you are at 40 points, 10 points behind Anulipi. So you can play your game accordingly. So OTT series. So Rishabh, would you want to bet additional points, or will
Let's go
you?
with let's go with 15.
Okay, 15. So Rishabh, you are staking 15 points here, and let's see what your first clue is.
Let's
This
go.
2020 Amazon Prime series was shot in Mahodaya, Sehor district in Madhya Pradesh. Audience, feel free to put your answers and also encourage Rishabh and Anulipi.
I'm just gonna go with the flow here. Panchayat.
Okay. Is this your final answer, or will you want to see clue 2 and clue 3?
I'll go with the answer. थोड़ा रिस्क तो लेना पड़ेगा ना, अगर मैडम जी भी
Okay.
आ रही है पीछे. हाँ.
Fair point. So
What's clue 2?
Panchayat
Yeah.
is your answer. So let's see
Yeah,
what your second clue is.
yeah, sure.
Raghubir Yadav and Neena Gupta acted brilliantly in their roles of Brij Bhushan Yadav and Manju Devi respectively. Jitendra Kumar plays the role of Sachiv Ji and has won several awards for his performance. Fantastic answer, Rishabh. Panchayat is the right answer. Superb answer, and fantastic answers from the audience as well. Chitman, nice to see you. Thank you for joining in. Akhil also says Panchayat. Sushant says Panchayat. Raksha is saying that she's waiting for the new episodes in July.
Oh, nice.
And I'm sure both of you have seen this.
Yeah.
No, actually.
Oh, Anulipi, it's very nice. You must watch it. It's really, really nice.
I've
So
only
if
seen
there's,
season 1, huh? But yeah, great show season 1.
yeah, I have also seen season 1 only, and it was actually released during the time of lockdown.
Yeah,
So
that's what.
people anyways had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was fun to watch it, and very, very nice. I mean, I really enjoyed it. So Panchayat is the right answer. So Rishabh, you surge ahead. So you get 40 points because you had staked 15 points, and you get the answer right in the first clue. So Rishabh, you are right now at 80 points, and Anulipi, you are on 50 points. So let's see what your theme is, Anulipi. Tech companies.
I'll stake 10.
Okay. Okay. So after a quiet 2 rounds, both of you all are like playing like IPL playoffs. So good to see that.
कॉलेज पहुंचना है वरना लेट रिमार्क आएगा.
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. अभी वाशी गांव आ रहा है, वाशी गांव आ रहा है, जल्दी उतरो और ऑटो
Oh,
लो वहां
Vashi
से.
गाँव.
एग्जैक्टली.
मैं
Vashi is no longer a gaon, by the
Vashi
way.
Naka.
It is-
Boss, that bus depot does not exist anymore. There's a full building now.
Yeah,
It is.
exactly. It's undergone a transformation, that bus depot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So Anulipi, 10 points for you, and this is your first clue. This company's healthcare affiliate recently raised 218 million USD in its first funding round and plans to buy 5 to 6 hospitals in Delhi NCR.
Okay, what happens if I answer in this round, like without seeing clue two?
So, like what Rishabh did last time, you will get
Hmm.
25 points plus 10 points that you have staked. But if your answer is incorrect, you lose 10 points.
I think this is Practo, uh, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is Practo. But anyway, go on. Second clue.
Second clue,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I don't want
Okay.
to take a chance.
Okay. The parent company was founded in 2008 by Yashish Dahiya, Alok Bansal, and Avanish Nirjar.
This is this is Policy Bazaar. PB Health. That's my answer.
Sure.
Yeah,
Audience has not said anything, so let's see. I think we'll get some responses very soon.
I'm going by the
Let's see
founder
what your clue
names.
is, Anulipi.
Yeah,
So your answer is I've locked your answer as Policy Bazaar.
yeah,
In 2018, it became
yeah.
India's largest fintech unicorn and is currently India's largest digital insurance aggregator.
Good.
Anulipi, that gets you 20 points.
I
Policy
pass it.
Bazaar is the right answer.
Yeah.
And superb, Anulipi. So you move up to 70 points. Rishabh
25,
is
no?
on
She got
50
it on the
points.
second one.
Oh, sorry,
She got,
25 points. Sorry, sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
25 points. Thank you, Rishabh, for correcting me. So 15. So that's 25 points. So you move on to 75 points.
Yeah.
Superb. Sushant, great answer. Is it necessary to have a Bansal in every startup?
It's a marker of success. So VCs look at
Yeah,
it and say, "Acha, Bansal hai. Okay, fine. We can give money."
correct.
there is actually a lot of stuff like this in the VC. I think Anulipi might know it, but there's actually a saying that if you are a Marwadi and if you have surnames like Bansal and this and that, like there's actually a legit scraper which will be like company founded by this surname and the VCs will reach out. No kidding, I'm not making this
Oh,
shit
is
up.
it? Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
So I married a Mittal. I have to talk to him now. Hmm.
And when we were in 10th standard, you guys remember the fad was to go to Bansal classes, right? Yeah. There was no resonance. There was no nothing at that time. It was only Bansal classes.
Dude, I was sent to Kota to attend the entrance exam, which became nothing but a chill trip with my friend who was already in Kota. He's from Kota.
Yeah.
And I went and came back. And obviously with SSC, and that to me, like not into studies, वो भी SSC board, क्या आता है हम लोगों को रे? कुछ नहीं सिखाया था तब तक हमको. And हम तो गए
Yeah.
चेहरा देखे एक दूसरे को and we're like, चलो वापस.
Superb. So let's move on to the next theme. Rishabh, you are 5 points behind Anulipi. Both of you are one question down. Rishabh, you have two more. Rishabh and Anulipi, both of you have two more questions to go in this ground. In this round, very close. So let's see what your theme is. It's motorcycles.
Don't know very well, man. Let's take 10 points. Let's see.
Okay, 10 points.
Yeah.
Nice. So, Rishabh, let's see what your first clue is. When this brand was failing in the 1980s, it was first offered to TVS. But since TVS was in a JV with Suzuki, it turned down the offer.
A guess, but I'm not sure. So let's go to clue 2.
Okay. It partnered with Madras Motors in 1955 to assemble its motorcycles. And Eicher Motors in turn acquired this brand in 1994.
I think it feel like, should I take the risk or no, man?
What's going on in your mind?
I think it is, if I remember correctly, it's should be Java, but I'm not sure. I'm not very good at it, but somehow remember, because Royal Enfield has its own history. Should not be Bajaj. Then Iker, I remember, used to be in this, and but yeah, I'm not very 100% sure. Let's go to clue three, man. Let's see it. It's okay.
Yeah. Let's see what is clue 3, Rishabh.
Yeah.
Models like Bullet, Interceptor, Himalayan, among others, are a part of its portfolio.
What? Really? Okay, now I'm very confused. I'm blanking over here. Okay, this is getting.
So you had some things in your mind. Now what's going on in your mind?
Dude, full khichdi ho raha hai, and I'm like suddenly in a whirlpool right now.
Nice,
And
Rishabh.
something which I should
It's
know.
it's the perfect weather, I'm sure, in Bangalore and in Mumbai to have a nice khichdi. Yes, Rishabh. If you give me an answer,
I only know brand names. I know nothing else about motorcycles.
Yeah, I feel like am I missing the third name over here? I think that's the answer, and it's not these two. And what's that freaking name? I'll just go with Java because that's the only one coming. But I have a feeling I'm royally screwing it up over here. Let's go with Java, man. It's okay. Hey, what if I don't answer? Do I lose points also then?
you still lose points.
So let's go with Java,
You
and
lose
I'm
10
happy.
points either ways, Rishabh. If your
Okay.
answer is wrong, you lose 10 points. Rishabh, it was a name that just came up in the when you were talking about the second clue, right?
Yeah, but I thought Royal Enfield is now different, na? Nahi?
Bolt.
its own.
Arey shit, man.
Bolt. North ke Bolt.
And the third clue, Rishabh, was I thought you will definitely get it in the third clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought कि ये तो Royal Enfield ही है, but I'm like नहीं, Royal Enfield तो then उसका फिर वहाँ का brand था, and then it was sold off. तो then that's why I said ना, I went into a whirlpool of things, and then I was like,
Siddhartha Lal acquired this brand in 1984.
yeah,
This brand was offered to TVS. It was offered to some other players as well. No one wanted to take this failing brand. Eicher decided to go ahead with it, and we know what it is today.
yeah, yeah,
No problem. So Rishabh, you just lose 10 points, and
yeah.
so you were anyways 5 points ahead. So you come to 70 points. Anulipi is still at 75 points. Anulipi, let's
Yeah.
move on to your question now.
Hmm.
Bad.
Apps,
10 points. I'll stay.
10 points. Okay, so let's see your first clue. In 2024, this company launched Guru Home, a feature aimed at providing users with insights on team formulation strategies from seasoned gurus across a wide range of sports.
I have a guess, but okay, I think it's Dream 11. I don't know if I should take a chance or see clue 2. The difference between clue 1 and clue 2 answers is 15 and 10 points, right?
Clue 1 is 25 points, Anulipi.
Oh,
Uh, So if you get this right on clue 1, you get 35 points.
Dream
Okay.
11. I honestly don't know any other apps in the sports arena, so I either lose the points here or I gain them. So let's just go with Dream 11.
Okay. Let's see
It
what your
was.
second clue is. This company, among others, was affected by recent regulations of an online gaming tax for
Yeah,
earning from online gaming and betting sports.
yeah,
It is the official
yeah.
lead sponsor on the Indian cricket team's
Bus
jersey.
done.
Sir,
Everyone is
actually,
saying Dream 11.
yeah,
Yeah,
Anulipi, fantastic. The correct answer is Dream 11, and you get 35 points, Anulipi.
very nice.
So that gets you all the way to 110 points.
Okay, awesome. It's the only
Fantastic.
answer I knew was sports apps. Hmm.
Fantastic. Good answer, Anulipi. And you took a chance and just
Yeah,
went ahead. Good answer. So, Rishabh, this is going to be your last question of the quiz.
yeah.
Okay.
This is
So,
becoming a
I
habit
don't
of.
think there's any. I don't think there is any
You know
rocket
it is.
science about how much you will guess,
Exactly.
irrespective of the
Let's
team.
go all in. Let's nail
Okay. So,
it.
Rishabh,
Yay.
25 points, right?
Thank you. Thank you for saving me those two words that I had to say.
What did she say? I missed it.
No, no, I'm saying thank you for saying those two words which I didn't have to say. 25 points.
Okay, fantastic. So, superb. So, Rishabh, your first clue. This singer made his debut in the 1941 movie Nirdosh with the song Dil Hi Bujha Hua To.
my God.
I
Do
mean,
you know, Anulipi?
I have an educated guess, but I'm not sure.
Okay,
yes. Yeah. Yeah. Clue 2. It's okay.
clue 2. Okay. His grandson made his debut as a lead actor in
Yeah,
Johnny Gaddar
yeah,
and
I
has
know this.
also acted in Prem Ratan Dhanpayo and Golmaal again.
So his grandson is Neil Nitin Mukesh, which makes singer Mukesh.
I love the way you are trying to guess. Yeah, Rishabh, what's your answer?
Mukesh.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Let's
I'm
see.
guessing this should be the answer, but let's see.
Clue 3.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jeena Yahan, Marna Yahan, and Mera Juta Hai Japani were
Hmm.
some songs sung by him that remain famous till date. Rishabh, you get 40 points. Fantastic. Mukesh is the right answer.
Hmm.
And the grandson that we are talking about is Neil Nitin Mukesh. So you got the answer right on clue 3. 40 points for you. And you are level now with Anulipi, Rishabh.
Oh God, I have to leave. So
And
last 5 minutes have to be decider. Yeah.
I honestly feel that I love Mukesh. I love his songs, and I really feel that he's even better than Kishore Kumar. Some of his songs
Yeah,
are
yeah, yeah, yeah.
absolutely
Okay.
legendary songs. I mean, and will always remain evergreen.
Yeah.
So yeah. So Anulipi, let's see what your theme is. Change makers.
I don't have to stake any points, no.
You can
Very.
decide that, Anulipi. So you have one question in hand. You are level
That's,
with Rishabh.
yeah, yeah. I won't stake. Let's just go ahead.
You won't stake any points. Okay.
No.
This change maker participated in the Quit India movement and was given the title Abhay Sadhak by Mahatma Gandhi.
No, I don't know this.
I think we all know Anulipi is going to guess it at clue 3.
It's gonna be
But
very
Abhay
interesting.
Sadak, I don't know. Yeah.
Clue 2, Anulipi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
In 1949, he founded Anandwan, a rehabilitation center for people affected by leprosy and other disabilities.
This is Baba Amte.
Okay. Last clue, Anulipi.
Yeah,
Your
but
final
my
answer is
answer.
Baba Amte, or do you want to go to clue 3?
No, Baba Amte. I'm pretty sure. But go ahead to 2, 3.
His first name is Murlidhar, and he is a recipient of the Padma Shri in 1971 and Padma Vibhushan in 1986.
I think the answer will
Anulipi,
It's
your
still the
answer is
same.
Baba Amte.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
change. Answer doesn't change. Yeah.
Superb, Anulipi. Yes, the right answer is Baba Amte. That
Awesome.
gets you 15 points,
Hmm.
and you win this quiz by
Just by a
finishing at
whisper.
125 points. Fantastic.
Awesome. Thank you.
Superb.
Thank you.
Superb answer, Sushant. Very, very good answer. And
Yeah.
Baba Amte is the right answer. And do you know his full name, Anulipi?
No, but I know that his first name is not Baba. इतना पता है.
That was anyways there in clue 3.
Yeah. No, I mean before Clue 3, I didn't know what his first name was, but I knew it wasn't
So
Baba.
his full name is Murlidhar Devidas Amte,
Ah,
also fondly known as Baba Amte, and done a lot of work in this area. And hats off, right, for all these people who are working so
yeah,
much for the development of differently abled people in this country. So fantastic, Anulipi. Many, many
thank you,
congratulations.
thank
Rishabh,
you.
as always, superbly played,
Oh, I
right?
Very
thought I was
enjoyable.
over. As always, you lost over here.
No, but
I
very
love your
enjoyable.
enthusiasm, Rishabh.
Really,
So,
really nice questions as well. Yeah,
and
Yeah,
I
had
no,
love
this
your
fun.
was.
sporting spirit, honestly, Rishabh. And the whole objective of this is like we all just show up as a group, enjoy
Hmm.
ourselves for an hour before we go on to our usual
Yeah,
routine, right?
Yeah,
And
but dude, your first round today was, I mean, technically not tough, but I think both Anulipi and me will realize कि थोड़ा current affairs और थोड़ा ध्यान देना पड़ेगा यार.
so,
for sure.
so again,
Yeah,
the objective is like if there's something that we don't know, at least we come to know through this quiz, right?
yeah,
So that's the whole objective of this thing, and I hope you guys are enjoying the
absolutely. Yeah.
experience.
All right.
And
Wait,
again,
I'm sorry, I have to leave because there's a flight that's going out. But
yeah, yeah, sure, sure,
thank
sure,
you
sure. I'm
so
sorry,
much.
yeah, you
Bye.
had a hard
Uh,
stop at
I
5:15.
did. I have to
So,
go,
guys,
but thank
thank
you
you so
so much.
much, and enjoy your
bye,
weekend.
Lipi.
Congratulations, Anulipi. See you
Yes, thank you.
guys
Bye
next
bye.
time. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, Abhishek.
Bye.
This was
Thank you
fun.
to the
Have a
audience
good.
as well who joined. Thank you. Bye, Rishabh. See you.
Thank you, Abhishek. Thanks,
Yeah.
everyone. Have fun.
Bye.
Bye bye.